Just me. Hello. Oh my god, I haven't like spoken out loud all day because I've just been laying in bed and I was just like, whoa, that's what I sound like. Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello, Yemo on their way. I see your profile picture is Frank. Hello. It's always interesting to see people's profile pictures. Hello. Hello, Jessie, Paege kids. That's cute. Hey, gays. Hello. Hi. You should all go and let me know what you think of the Tinder profile we all built together, because I think it is mwah, chef's kiss, piece of artwork. I think we basically made the best thing we ever could have made, to be honest. I'm sorry for looking like this. I haven't really been doing anything. I had my surgery, which I talked about, and I've just been chilling, but still super, I don't like being dependent on anything, and I'm super dependent on pain medication. That's not fun. But the surgery itself was so quick. It's just a matter of, I'm like, I want to do shit. I have such bad ADHD. I'm like, I can't sit at home all day. But anyways, let me know what you think of my Tinder profile. And also be sure to participate in the challenge, because 100 people will be winning $10,000. And that could help a lot of people. Especially, I know I have a lot of my audience, a lot of you are in college, and obviously student debt is a massive issue, and, you know, that could help a lot of people a lot, and that was kind of what the goal was. Hello. Guys, I didn't get tickets for Ratatouille the musical, and I'm, like, really upset, because I feel like I was a founding father, an activist, truly, for that fucking rat. I have been there since day one. And all these other people are like, you know, making a song, and you know, the song is Remy the Ratatouille, the rat of all our dreams, which like is a great song, but I'm also like kind of confused, because Remy the Ratatouille, he's not the dish. Like, unless you're like, Remy, the Ratatouille, go check on it. I have not left my bed in so long because of my surgery, so I forget how to socialize. I, like, completely apologize. Completely, 100% apologize. I tagged you in all of their videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. How's Fender? He's good. He's chilling right here, actually. Okay, I promise this isn't animal cruelty. He does this himself, but I have, like, long story short, when I was a little girl, I had a princess canopy, and this little boy came over once and just ripped it, started playing with it and ripped it down, and my parents couldn't afford to get me a new one, so I've always kind of, you know, that was my trauma. That was my trauma, was this little boy pulling down my princess canopy, and as an adult, I was like, I want that fucking canopy again. I want it. So I bought myself a canopy, you know, self-care. And the only thing is he loves the canopy, and he like makes this dome, and like because cats love closed spaces, they love to hide, and I think he thinks that I can't see him when he's in there, but like, you're not hiding. Like, we can see you, dude. Like, we can see you. But he makes this little dome with my canopy, and he like climbs it. He's fucking crazy. He's low-key, he's so cute, and I feel like I only post him when he's like really cute and cuddly, which he is like a lot, and like he purrs and he cuddles and he's super cute, but also like 60% of the time he's just like fucking crazy little shit, which he's not being like that right now, but he like will set up obstacle courses, and he'll like climb this whole thing just on his own, and I'm like, okay. But anyways, he makes a dome out of my princess canopy, and he's very elegant in there, and he likes it in there, so I just let him chill in there, you know? And he just, you know, sits there. Sometimes he like sits on my shoulder while he's in the canopy. I genuinely think that he thinks that no one else can Do you think I can't see you? Is that what it is? I don't know. He's crazy. He's a funny boy. He's a funny boy. Hello. Father, the top song on my Spotify Wrapped is Kiwi. I love that song. Playing it on guitar too. Very fun. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Hello. Someone has a lot of calling emojis. Paege stands where I love Paege. They're great. Oh my god, someone tweeted this picture from this collab we filmed that I never posted because I'm dumb and I overthink every video I film. And we I gave them like the Jessie aesthetic transformation and they gave me their transformation. I just have posted it with no context and just never posted the video. So it's just kind of like an image that's on the internet. We don't really have, we can't see him. No, you can't see Fender. Don't let him know. He thinks that he's hiding right now. We can't see you. It's a great hiding spot. Excited for the EP. Thank you so much. I definitely want to promote that more once my mouth is just healed and I'm not disgusting and a mess. I've just been laying in bed for a week and I never do that. And I'm just like, huh. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We found you. Where were you hiding? Fender, you disappeared. Silly cat. Hello. What's your favorite Girl in Red song? Midnight Love. Good song. You should get another cat called Bender. Okay. That's a great idea. I was also thinking he's named after the guitar brand Fender, so I really want to get another cat named Gibson. I actually play Gibson more than a Fender. Fender was my first brand of guitar, but sorry if I'm speaking kind of odd. It still kind of hurts. Stupid wisdom teeth. But I'm so confused too because I went to the dentist recently and they were like, oh, she shows no signs of her wisdom teeth growing in. I was like, I'm an elite bitch. I don't have to get that surgery. And then out of nowhere this week I just started getting tooth pain or last week crazy. And I just saw two little I put it on my story, but two little white specks in the back and I was like, no. And then I went in and I was hoping they were going to say that miraculously I was growing, because you can grow your wisdom teeth in and they can just grow in fine and not rupture anything. I was like, maybe they just are going to grow in perfectly, and then no. So, yeah. Fun. Help us eat them. Are we talking about the rich? Am I cool with the alt teens on TikTok? I feel old. For the first time in my life, I'm 21 years old, and TikTok, oh my goodness. Have you guys seen this? I, see all these TikToks, and it's oh, what I would do to be a teenager during this time period, and it's Tumblr, and 5 sauce edits, and Arctic Monkeys, and basically my channel back in the day, because I definitely was very influenced by that whole alternative in 2014 sort of thing, but I'm just so confused because I'm that wasn't that long ago. Am I that old already? But I was a teenager during that time, so I guess I'm old now, but confusing. It was okay, it was definitely a really fun time to be a teenager, and I think, but at the same time, it was also, not a time to romanticize. I remember, trigger warning here, but, people were glorifying thigh gaps, and, it was just, it wasn't necessarily, the best time in the world. I mean, there were parts of it that were super fun. I loved, Supernatural, Doctor Who, Super Who log Tumblr. Anyone else? No? I don't know. Let's see. I'm wearing a shirt with rainbow stripes. Who said show feet? No showing feet. Fender, what are you doing? He loves my hair ties. He eats my hair ties. He doesn't eat them. He just plays with them. I literally can never find my hair ties because he has like secret stashes around my room and I'll find them later and I'm like, so that's where they all went. Yeah. Cool. Hello, Father. Hello. You came out today. Yay. Bro, Super Hulock takes me back. I know. Those were the good old days. I like loved back when love Troye Sivan, love his music as well, but I found him when he was a YouTuber and I was obsessed with, you know, like Tyler Oakley, Troye Sivan, like all of British YouTube and yeah, all that stuff. What is it? What is it? Okay, he's got my hair tie. Okay, I don't know. Favorite book? I haven't been reading as much as I used to. I used to be such a reader. I feel like, I don't know. It's so weird. I wish I could. I've been watching a lot of, like, I've just become so much more visual and used to that. And I think just how, like, fast-paced. I know it would be so good for me because I have ADHD, but, like, reading used to be the one thing that allowed me to just, like, slow the fuck down. And I feel like with social media and like constantly scrolling through feeds and stuff, I'm so used to, you know, visually seeing things like every 10 seconds being able to switch between this thing and that. Like, I feel like our attention spans, especially, you know, for someone with ADHD, it's just so much harder. Yeah, I don't know. Troy is the king. I loved his YouTube videos. That's so mean. What's mean? I named my neighborhood cat Fender. I agree. I wish I could read, but I can't focus. Did someone bully me? Favorite color? I don't know. I think blue. That was my favorite hair color, too. You're from Florida. Your lack of a southern accent's scary. So, I grew up in New Jersey, which I also have a lack of a New Jersey accent. Let me know. My mom kind of has one. Like, she'll say certain words, but I don't think I have a New Jersey accent. I don't know. But even, like, the area of Florida I live in, it's very, I don't want to say it's not Floridian, but it's, like, its own little bubble in Florida. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like it's very retired. It's, like, very primarily... It's like a primarily Jewish town. Not that that means that you wouldn't have an accent per se, but it's a lot of like retired Jewish people like myself and my parents that like moved from New Jersey, New York, transplants. There you go. What is it? What is it? What? Hello. What are you, there's nothing in my hands. There's nothing there. I swear. He's like still so baby. He's only 6 months old, but he just turned 6 months. But he's like, he's not baby anymore. Like he's thick. No, like he got big so quickly. I'm so, what did you do? Like you were this big like 2 months ago. What happened? I don't know. He just kind of like sits there. He sits on my foot a lot. Like, I don't know. Small boy of, oh my God, I took off the strawberry collar because I heard it's not good for them to have a bell. So I'm trying to take out the bell because it's bad for their ears, I read. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Your cat will be 8 months tomorrow. You got a thick cat. They grow so fast. I feel like you overfeed him. I don't know, because, like, he definitely, I mean, he didn't, like, just, like, get thick. Do not body shame my cat. He, like, grew. Like, he went from a kitten to, like, a cat. Like, he looks like a cat, even though he's technically still a kitten in, like, a day. I don't know. He do be running. He's like me. He's, you know, his attention span, he goes one place and then, I don't know. Also, like, if I don't give him attention, he's like, fuck this. I don't want to be here. And we're like, your cat's thick. Do you celebrate Hanukkah? I do. It's been so sad because my wisdom teeth, so I can't eat a lot of the food. I've had vegan arugula. I always say this wrong. But I haven't been able to have a lot of the Hanukkah traditional food, per se. Thick cattle. Oh, I had, I'm sure you meant thick cat, but, like, we love thick cattle as well. I support your cattle. What was I saying? Oh, of course I had latkes. That's always great. Someone said Evermore. I thought it was great as well. I'm more of a fan of folklore, but I still liked Evermore, and I still think that anything she does is incredible. And, like, this whole new era she's doing is great. I was tweeting about it because you legitimately, like her songwriting is so strong, and I think sometimes, you know, like, she doesn't need all the production that a lot of other artists do need because, you know, her storytelling is that strong, and sometimes it almost, like, takes away from what she's saying. And I just love this whole era because, like, it just feels like you're with her and you can really hear her. Yeah, that's how I feel. But I also think people sleep on Reputation / shit on it too much. Like, that is such a great album. I don't care what you say. Great album. Don't Blame Me. Getaway Car. Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Just saying. I think it's one of her best. I love Reputation. Yikes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. I was so shocked people don't like that album. It's just different for her, I guess, but that's what is cool about it. I don't know. Reputation slaps. Thank you. Was a 6 out of 10. Damn it. Is it cold where you are? No, because I'm in Florida. This is like, well, I lived in LA. I haven't had, like, a cold winter since I was 16, but I grew up with the seasonal depression, and oh my goodness, it's so difficult. And I totally empathize because I remember being so fucking jealous when I saw people that didn't have to deal with cold weather. And it was like, it would get dark at 5 p.m. and then I just go home from school and I would just do my homework and then, like, go to sleep. And it was just, it wouldn't even be, like, it would be dark at, like, 4:30 p.m. And it was like, it was freezing. We just have to run from school to the car to school. And then, you know, you can't really, like, have fun with your style or anything necessarily because you just need to wear so many layers. And then there's that awkward time where the snow gets all dirty and it's just, like, not, everyone's like, oh, snow, it's so great. But there's a point after it snows where it's been there too long and it's just, like, dirty ice. Like, you can't have a snowball fight with it, and it's just so, it's just inconvenient. It's hard to drive around. Do you know what I don't know, but I grew up in North Jersey, New Jersey, so I'm like, I understand. It was cold. I didn't have Halloween for like 3 years because it snowed on Halloween, which was not fun at all. I don't know, I personally do not miss the snow. That's just me, though. I miss fall, I miss spring, but I don't miss the snow whatsoever for a second. I don't know, the seasonal depression was too much for me, and it's definitely manageable, but also at the time, like, there were also a lot of other I can't imagine what it's like, you know, also doing schooling online and having, you know, daylight savings as well as, you know, freezing cold weather. Like, that must be so difficult, and I'm sure, you know, it's not easy for a lot of people, and I empathize completely. I did online school for a bit before I moved to LA, and I remember it was just so weird. Like, I would just be inside all day and just not even realize it, you know? Like, it was just so easy. It was like you had to go against the weather and, you know, the sunlight and, you know, the way your schooling worked in order to go outside. Like, there were so many factors working against you. I don't know. I'm from Maryland and it's cold. It's snowing so much. I've never seen snow in person. That's so crazy. What? That's crazy. Sorry if I'm speaking slow. Again, it like, my mouth, my surgery, it like feels weird when I speak sometimes. It's been like almost a week since, and I'm just like, I just want to be better. Oh my goodness. I'm on like crazy pain medication, and I had one day where I had hallucinations, and I was like, this is kind of terrifying. I was like, it's like so hard because I just hate being dependent on a prescribed, obviously, drug, but at the same time, like, I need it. Or else I'm just sitting there and I feel like the full weight of stitches in my mouth, and I'm just like, yeah. Hello. Florida's kind of hot, kind of cold. That's how it is, yeah. I'm in South Florida, so definitely quote-unquote warmer here, but we had a few days where it was like 60 degrees, and everyone's like, it's cold. I was like, are you kidding me? This would be a warm day in New Jersey. Guys, I was in New Jersey. Stop. No, I hated that. Isn't Florida just a beach with no trees? There are trees. There's tons of palm trees. Honestly, I think the palm trees in Florida, there's more real palm trees in Florida than there are in Los Angeles, I would say. I would say if anything, like, Los Angeles is more of the, you know, palm trees that are put there by the government, to the person that asked that. Especially because I feel like in Florida, you genuinely see a lot of wildlife and like crazy birds and like lizards walking down the street and stray cats, versus in LA that's a lot more rare because it's all just fog and smog, that's the word, and just, no, I was not a fan of Los Angeles at all. I don't know if I'd ever move back there. I definitely would visit. I miss my friends, but okay. I'm gonna go. I hope you all have a good day. I love you, and I hope you're doing well. You're doing great.